Vines to Wines is a fast-paced, life strategy set collection card game with little dice element. It is suitable for 2 to 3 players. This game is easy to learn and can be played in 30 to 40 minutes. Players take the role to manage their vineyards and to score victory points by producing blends. The first player to score 50 points is the winner. So this is the setup of the game. We have the grape cards as the supply decks in the middle of the table. Any discarded grape card goes back to the original deck. We also have 5 face-up wine cards to form the initial quests, which players race to finish to score points. They will be replenished during the game. Then shuffle the event cards to form a deck. Each player draws 7 event cards at the beginning of the game. They also have a set of 5 land cards in front of them to form their vineyards. So how do we start the game? Roll the dice to determine the initial weather conditions. Then the first player starts his turn. During one's turn, the player may perform only one of the core actions, which is growing wine grapes, producing blends to score points, or discard any number of event cards in hand and draw back up to 7 cards. The player may also play up to 3 event cards at any time in any order in his turn. Some event cards reroll the dice or modify the numbers on the dice, while some of them allow players to do specific actions. In order to grow grapes, the current weather conditions, which are the numbers of the dice, must be within the temperature range and the water requirement range of interest. Furthermore, the bold numbers indicate the optimal ranges in which more grapes will grow. However, a player may grow only one grape variety in a single turn. Once the player gets his grapes, he immediately allocates them to his lands in any way he wishes, as long as they match the soil criteria. For instance, Merlot may only be put on clay or limestone. In addition, each land card can only accommodate a maximum of 3 grapes. The excess ones are discarded immediately. Once they are allocated, they cannot be moved until they are discarded or are used for producing blends. Please check out the rulebook for the details of the other 2 core actions, the event cards and the wine cards. When the player finished his turn, the game proceeds to the next player. One important thing to note is that the current dice values carry through the turns. This is a unique feature of the game. It allows the players to interact and create a lot of different strategies. Remember that the event cards may be played at any time during the turn. You can use them to change a bad weather in order to grow more grapes. Alternatively, you can use them to create a bad weather to mess up the next player. Or you do both. So the game has some take-that elements to create the dynamics, but the players always have options to answer the challenges. This game mechanics give a good balance between the uncertainty of the dice and the actions that players can do to favor themselves. It allows the players to deal with bad weathers by doing the right things without compromising the fact that weather is sometimes unpredictable. We have spent a lot of time researching the wines and different grape varieties. The recipe of each wine is based on the real ratio of grapes. The soil criteria, the temperature, and the water requirement of the grapes are also based on reality, and we use these parameters to differentiate them in the game. And the wine quests are carefully chosen to make strong connections between the 8 grape varieties. These are the things that make the game so unique and engaging. So that's it for a brief introduction of Vines to Wines. I hope you enjoyed the video. Thank you.